Welcome back to Bad Bad Bowling 101 with your boy Coach C. Hey, today we back to take another look at the level, right? So, I've been hearing a lot of things about the level, like the level is the next urethane, or the level is a replacement for urethane, or it's the next, 78U, a lot of that stuff. And, you know what? Maybe where people are getting it from is true, but that's not how I perceive it. I mean, with the new regenerative polymer matrix cover, it is a bit different, right? It's made to pick up oil and it absorbs it at a higher rate. So, hey, can you use it to create your own line? Sure. And then some would say, well, a urethane you can do similar too, but I would argue that you're taking, instead of like the level taking it from the whole lane, urethane picks up and it stays on the ball while the level absorbs it. The urethane doesn't, but it does take the oil off the fronts and push it down lane. So, that's true. So what I would like to do is, today we're going to take a look at the level. Numbers will be up here. But also the purple hammer. And also the only not urethane ball that I actually, well, I don't like that one either. That's why I'm giving it to Mary. But the Rattler NU. So we're going to take a look at all three and see if we can see any differences between them. I know what the differences are, but I want to make sure that we all can see it together, right? Okay, so with that being said, though, check this out, guys. For those of you who don't tune into the live, this is called the perfect fit. You ask what that is. You see on the bottom, I know you probably can't see it, it says for it. So this is what I use to keep track of all of my grips. And you push it in like you do for the bowling ball. And the best part about the perfect fit is we have them for the Joe Pose, for the It's, and also, that's right, for the Swiss grips. Coming to you soon. Perfect fit. Only from Bad Bad Bowling. So, make sure you're also tuning into the Breakpoint. We have a lot of stuff that we go over that's very helpful and beneficial, plus it's bowling, so it's always fun. And make sure you're also taking time out to guess what the series are. And sorry about this week. I live in Illinois. We get a lot of snow. So, with no further ado, let's go ahead and get ready to throw some shots. We're going to start with urethane, go to the NU, and then the level last. No, let's go the other way. We'll go level, NU, the Rattler U, NU, and then urethane. Let's go. Alright, guys, so I know a lot of people say that the level has, oh no, fumble, has like urethane S shape, but it's a solid, so it's going to be what it is. So we're going to throw some shots. Hey, I might be accurate and I might not be accurate, but let's throw it and see. Trip to 4. Probably could have leaked it outside a little more. What I mean by leak is get it outside the shape a little bit more. So we'll throw a couple of shots with this, and then we'll go ahead, like I said, get into the Rattler NU. I like the level. Let you guys take a look at that oil track. Now look, if we would give it a second, it would start absorbing it. And it's rather quick, so if you throw it, come back from a leak shot, and then by the time you get back, perfect shot. Perfect shot. Perfect. Alright, so here's the deal, right? For me, I believe that the level is on the weaker side, comparing it to the purple hammer, but so is the Rattler NU, and probably so is every other ball. But I mean, as you can see, the level is good in the mid lane, even though it's got that 2.59 RG, which is really high. Even though it's super duper high, way up there, it still gets around the corner. That was a little bit light. I got a little fast with my hand. But the show must go on. So what we're going to do is we're going to now get into the Rattler NU. Take a look at that one. Now the Rattler NU should be a tad bit stronger, I'm thinking, than the level. So we're going to throw it from the same spot with our feet. Try to hit around the same with it down lane also. Leaked it a little bit, but once it got to the friction, it was, as you can see, pretty much lights out. I'll try to get it inside a little bit more, try to get it a similar read. Why did I not like the Rattler NU? I don't even remember, it's been so long. But I didn't like any of the NUs, to be honest with you. Oh no. A tripper. Missed the trip pour. Okay, but it's not bad though. But again, as you can see, when I got it similar line, it was closer this way. So, and when I mean stronger, I mean, it just means it's starting to do everything it needs to closer to me. So I mean by stronger. So let's go ahead and get this last look from here with the Rattler NU. And I'm hoping that you guys can see the difference. That's better. Ooh, that ball cracks. You guys hear it? So that's a lot better looking than the miss trip. But are you guys seeing a difference here? A little bit stronger, a little bit stronger, a little bit stronger. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at the Purple Hammer. Purple Hammer, I imagine, is just going to be stronger. But then again, it's your thing. So here we go with the Purple Hammer. And I'm going to stand in the same spot with it where you guys can get an idea. Inside a little miss. But it didn't look bad though, right? Didn't look bad. Didn't look bad at all. Am I a big fan of the Purple Hammer? Yes. Yes, I am. But I'm going to have to find myself either get really comfortable with the level because it picks up oil, but I'm just going to go with the 78U for PBA Regional. Sounds about right. All right, let's see if we can't throw a tad bit better shot here. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. Look at that. Trip the 4 too. Trip the 4 also. Purple Hammer, guys. Purple Hammer. There is no substitute. And if you're a two-hander, Purple Hammer, a fixture in your bag, unless you're a pro. If you're a pro, can't use it anymore. But that's okay. So, are you guys seeing a difference? You need me to move left? Is that what you said? No, I'm just playing. Ten pin, 10, freaking 10. Okay, so strength. Urethane definitely stronger than both of those two. When it comes to strength, it's Purple Hammer U, then the level. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump more left. Let's go another 5 left. I just have my feet on 25, so let's jump to 30. And let's see if we can see a difference here. Right? So, do I expect to see a difference? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I expect that Purple Hammer trying to shape it that much may not work. But I'm hoping that the level surprises me. But let's take a look. got out of that a little funky. Also, it sounded like it was rolling over the fingers. But maybe it's just weak boards down lane. I don't know. But I did expect that ball to get around the corner, which it did, a little light. So the question is, do I need to get it out into more friction to get it to come around the corner a little better? Let's find out. The level. But if you guys watch the level video, you've seen that I was able to get way, way left and still carry without a problem, right? The question is, with urethane, at what point do you stop carrying the 10? Or the 7 or any other? So let's get one more look from here. And this is not going to be the longest review. I just wanted to show the difference between them, because I don't think there's a lot. Inside, will it turn? I missed inside with that. My bad. But guess what? I'm not perfect. I do miss. Matter of fact, if you watch League, I miss a lot sometimes. However, it's not that it missed. It's that through all the oil, and look, there's plenty of oil on this ball. You see this? Even though it got into the oil early, it still got around the corner perfectly. So, let's go ahead and throw the 78U from here. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw the 78U. Let's see what it can do from over here. I don't think it'll have too many problems unless it burns up. Okay, so that was not what I expected. Felt like I got through it at the bottom. So, let's throw another shot. Maybe this is why I'm not a big fan of the Rattlers in you. So let's try to throw a better shot. Maybe get out to the friction a little bit too. Okay, that's a little bit better. That's the reaction in which I'm looking for. Definitely a reaction I'm looking for. Carry the trip to 10. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. Okay, so what do you guys think so far? Put in a comment. Which ball would you think would be in your bag? The Rattler NU Purple Hammer, which we know that's going to be a fixture in everybody's bag. Or are you thinking about the level? I'm on a new level. Okay, so now we got 3 in with that. Now we're going to throw the Purple Hammer, and here's the secret. Will it carry the 4? Will it carry the 10? Purple Hammer. Best urethane ever made. Alright, so let's check this one out from 30. Hey! We got some mixer type of carry. So look, strongest, the Rattler in you second, the level third. Yes, sir, Billy Bob. But if I had to pick between the 3, I'm definitely going to pick the level because it has more use for me. See, that's the key, is usage. Purple Hammer, I can't use it in the PBAs. In regionals, I can't use it anywhere other than where I'm at right now. So, So let's get one last look with it, and then we'll take it all the way up to 35 and see how they rumble from there, I guess. And then we'll go ahead and get out of here. So let's jump over to 35 and see what we're looking at. All right, guys. So we're gonna jump over to 35, take just a couple shots, and then we'll call it. Because for me, there's a big, huge difference between the level and everything else. Well, that was a little light, but it still got the job done. So let's get one more with the level, because I'm on the new level. That's right, I'm on a new level. So we're going to go ahead and put this to work right now. All right, guys. So our second and last look for the level today. From 35, we're going to do it, but we're going to do it two-handed, right? Well, why not? I mean, we see what it looked like one-handed, so let's try it two-handed. Okay, so two-handed looked pretty good to me too. But that's just me. So now we're going to get into the rather in you from 35 with two shots. One with one hand, one with two hands. Let's go. All right, so I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time today. But for me, it's no match. All right, so 35 now. Rather in you. Ouch. I don't know if that was bad on my part or if that was just the ball. So, what are we going to do? We're going to rethrow it. I'm going to try to tighten it up a little bit and try to put a little bit more hand into it. Didn't expect it to look like that, guys. I can tell you that one for sure. All right, so let's try it again. Okay, that's better. We'll take that one. Probably could put a little bit more hand into it, but that's okay. So for the second shot, though, we're gonna throw it two-handed. It's piquing my curiosity, right? So check this out, right? Just to show you, purple hammer, bunch of oil still on it, right? You can see the tracks dissolving on the level. And that's the big difference between the two. One absorbs and the other one doesn't. All right, so we're going to go two-handed now with the 78U. With the Rattler in You by Radical. See, the level is a little better. Reads better. Reads the lane a little better. That's just me. That's just how I perceive it. So, Purple Hammer time. For all those of you who are, old enough in the 80s and 90s, MC Hammer time. Hammer time. All right, so Purple Hammer time from 35. Curious to see, not if it can get around the corner, because I think it can. I'm more curious to see if it can carry the corners. Purple Hammer. Do I gotta say anything else? That's why that's probably one of the single best bowling balls in history. Two-hand time, and then we can go get out of here. Look at all the oil on this bad boy. Look like it took an oil bath. Alright, two-handed time. Get in there. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. So, when it comes down to it, do I think they're the same? No. Do I think that you can be a winner with any of the three? Yes, because it comes down to ball preference only. So when somebody tries to sell you, it's the next urethane, or it's the anti-urethane, or it's... Shut up, dude. We'll decide for ourselves. This is Coach C. That's the level. That's the Rattler in you, and that is Hammer. Purple Hammer. Do I got to say anything else? Have a great day.